So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Opts for safety. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Right card, gets on his bike and on the move. Tries to play it through. Mbappe! Goal! Sao Paulo! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pelé. Real chance here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Forced to go back. Decent chance! It's Pelé! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Yamal, pull it. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Edmilson produces the perfect tackle there. That has been cut short. That has been slung wide. Pull it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Not a hint of offside here. It's a promising position. Not the most convincing of passes. Paris Saint-Germain are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Dink through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Thuram ventures forward. Some good persistent defending here. And it's Bale. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. He read that really well and stopped it.
Pullet, who needs just a moment to score a goal.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Pepe. Yaya Toure. Pelé. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Yamal. Yamal. Played out to the left flank. Roberto Carlos. Oh, important interception.
Paris Saint-Germain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. That is good progress on the left. Bale. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Bale.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rice, driving forward. It's been slipped through. Yamal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A horrible blip, a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Sao Paulo really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything...
Mbappe! Rijkaard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Gullit. Can he get it through? Chance, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Yamal, good purposeful running this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yamal going forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Saliba gives no quarter whatsoever. Now this could be a chance.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. This is the time you need that pace.
And he was quick to react. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Oh, can he get onto this? Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that. Great vision. Sao Paulo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter.
Oh, good effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
Gullit really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Hazard. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rice does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Pelé. That's good running with the ball. Rice. Now it's Gullit. And it's Ed Nielsen. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the ball's gone astray. He's cut it out. Rijkaard. To Bale.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's hoisted clear.
Bale clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Driving on and making good progress. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Can he finish?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nice bit of trickery. An instinctive delivery. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Bale. He's having a pop! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 19.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 18.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Le numéro 17. Le numéro
It'll be a
22.
throw-in.
Le numéro 14. Ronaldinho. Le numéro 11. Ibrahimovic. Le numéro 2. Changement.
Sao Paulo really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Figo to... Oh, good climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And we're done. Paris Saint-Germain have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Rijkaard taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Paris Saint-Germain have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Oh, it's just a little long. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And this is Pelé. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level. Okay.
Oh, he's having a go!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Probing pass. Rijkaard kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. That's a shade optimistic. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Seedorf. Lovely, now then. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Pelé. Pelé, he has found the way through. He's cut it out. Tries one from range. Again, a brilliant save.
Rijkaard really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Now it's Pelé. Bale. Decent chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's a sharp pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated. Yamal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And there is your opener. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Sao Paulo really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something... He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Seedorf, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. He's shifting through the gears here. That has not gone well. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Krunic. Yamal has found the net here, of course. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Edmilson. Hazard going forward. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
And Chet pulls off a sensational save. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Great vision. It's Bale! Oh, crossbar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Looking to play him in. Pepe cuts out the pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Sao Paulo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
This interception, his positioning was spot on.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Now it's Hullet. And this is Hazard. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, it's gone in!
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing you...
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Chers spectateurs, veuillez vous munir de vos billets car nous allons procéder à l'annonce des numéros gagnants de la tombola du jour.
Sao Paulo kick off the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yamal! Yamal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Hullet. Couldn't squeeze it through. Hullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Hullet.
Hullet clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything.
Terrific effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Messi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Hullet.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the pass is intercepted. Seedorf. Messi, he's picked his way through. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Yamal. Oh, this looks sharp. Azar. No way through. Well, nicely intercepted. Seedorf. It's Azar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
It's
Le
their
numéro
second
21,
corner of the game.
Le numéro 8, le numéro 10. À leur place, le numéro 9, le numéro 14, Ronaldinho, le numéro 6, Xabi Alonso. Attention, changement.
Pepe with the foul. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Roberto Carlos, looking early, getting up there! And he has kept it out somehow.
Kohler really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's He'll try from distance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Dale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi. Pele. Well read, nice interception. Into the last quarter of an hour. He's found a way through. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. So, third corner of the game. Rice goes short.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Collar is onto this. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Bale is behind this one.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Roberto Carlos! Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! A finish right from the top draw! And they get themselves in front! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of...
And the shots! And there's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ronaldinho. Nice looking ball. Floated through. That's the keeper's ball. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Maldini. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He'll fancy himself from here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Pele! He's got a goal! Deep into injury time! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Sao Paulo give themselves a chance of a... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Yamal taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Salve!
Opa, tranquilo?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Now it's Bale. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And now the breakaway.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And this is Raul. Yaya Toure. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well played.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pelé. Looking for a run-up. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Dembele. He's picked his way through. Hazard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hazard. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Bale goes short. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, shooting chance! And that was very necessary.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Looking tidy in possession here. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Foot in. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Paris Saint-Germain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Tries to pass. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Bale plays it short. Vieira is onto this. Oh, well played. He needed to get that. There's the shot! And it's well taken goal. Driving forward. And here's Raul. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's a sharp little ball here. Nesta. Dembele. And here's Raul. Vieira. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Bale. He's cut it out. Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Nicely shaped ball. Good ball over the top. Check clears it away. Just past the 40th minute mark. And this is Raul. He's got away. That is great defending, so alert. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hullet. In by Hullet. Keeper has taken decisive action. Raul. And here's the chance to counter. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Chers spectateurs, je vais vous demander de bien vouloir vous tourner vers le grand écran pour un événement un peu particulier. Je ne vous en dis pas plus.
We get things going
Changement
again.
pour Paris Saint-Germain.
Paris Saint-Germain really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Paris Saint-Germain different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now it's Pelé. He was under real pressure there.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Pelé. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Pelé. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier...
Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Pelé. Pelé has been caught there, it's a foul. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Brilliant save from Buffon! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cross to the back post. Punched away. And it's Xabi Alonso.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lovely, now then. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to break the deadlock. He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than...
He's having a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And here's Hullet. Oh, that's well spotted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Yaya Toure. Nedved. Pele. Now it's Hullet. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 19.
Paris Saint-Germain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Le numéro 10. À leur place, le numéro 25. Neymar.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bigo making good progress on the right-hand side. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's a great ball here, showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Just eases him off the ball. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Pele. This is a promising build-up. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Saliba. Strong running down that left flank.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, good spread. That has not gone well. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. He has a look up. And it's Schneider. Now it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bigo. And smartly reclaimed. Nedved concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action. It's Pele! Thuram. That's going across goal. And it's Yaya Toure. Vieira does well to get it back. Yamal. He's had a shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard. And that is a little undercooked. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Bullet. Now it's Bale, and he's lost his man here. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Raul. Now it's Bale. And this is Raul. Decent chance! And Neat finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He'll fancy himself from here. Roberto Carlos! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yaya Toure running at top gear. Played in. Has to go back here. Chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Paris Saint-Germain with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Yamal. Hazard, very much a man of this moment. Hazard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's looking to catch him up. Now it's Bale. And it's Hullet. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Might want to be careful there.
Now it's Pelé. And he is deftly away. He's being urged to shoot. Yamal!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And this is Pelé. Can he finish? And that's a tiny finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he get on the end of this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bale. And this is Bale. And he's looking... So, temporary halt to the action.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score.
Attention, changement.
So the action resumes. he's not getting any further than that. Pull it. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Schneider. Pull it. Milan do have a chance to counter here. He's found a way through. Aims beyond the defence. Now the shot at goal! He doesn't look too happy with that. Pull it with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was placed.
And the shot! And he hits the net! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So could they be onto something here? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Bale has it out wide and in space. Rummenigge. Vieira. Here's Haaland. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Saliba. Pepe cannot be beaten that easily. Pull it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good ball! And he's running through. It's Schneider! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Haaland is flagged offside.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
So the
21.
manager can make a change
numéro
for the
19.
first time in the game here.
Bale. Le numéro 8.
Now it's
Alors,
Xabi Alonso.
Le numéro 24. Le numéro 25.
Romario.
Neymar. Le numéro 6. Xabi Alonso.
And here comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. That has been slung wide. Roberto Carlos delivers. Oh, what a mistake! Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Opts for safety. Well, that has not gone well. This is a promising build-up. And here's Haaland. Oh, no joy this time. Xabi Alonso, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Close shapes to shoot! Ah, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Tries to play it through. Ooh, perfectly measured that. He's having a shot! Pull it. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Hullet. That has been cut short. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's burst through. Delivered low. Hullet. Schneider. Tries to pass it through. Now that's well seen too. Alonso. Some good persistent defending here. Vieira. Now it's Pele. Rijkaard. Yamal. Vieira simply refused to be outdone there. Thinks about the shot. He is through here. Haaland looking to add to his goal. Schneider. Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Engages and forces him off the ball. Xavi Alonso. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Haaland. Rijkaard. That is a great pick out.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rummenigge. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Chers spectateurs,
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
You